one of the things that I wrote about is that in my business and in journalism, there is a huge consolidation of media over the years. And in all industries, as you point out in your book, it's in every industry. The consolidation is pretty much in every
Cat
industry.
food, sunglasses.
Yeah. Media.
John Oliver just did a piece a few years ago, and we actually had to call him because it was very funny, as he is. And it
Yes.
ended with, he said, so if this all makes you want to die, good luck, because there's only 3 coffin makers left in the United States of America. And then we had to call him and tell him that one bought the other, so there were only 2.
Two. That's
So, and the problem is consumer prices, lack
yeah.
of innovation, all of these things, it catches up. The pharma part of it, though, is interesting because they have monopolies in a weird way. They have drugs, and then they pay their competitors, their generic competitors, no one can believe this, to
Yes.
get their products off the market so they don't compete. And so Senator Grassley and I have a bill called Pay for Delay, which the practice is called pay for delay, a bill that would stop them from doing that. Another thing they do is file sham petitions to stop the approval of competitors. And they also do something called product hopping, which is they add tiny little changes and then take out a new patent so that people can't compete with them. So those 3 practices are actually the subject of 3 different bills, 2 of which I lead with Senator Grassley, and one of which is Senator Blumenthal and Senator Cornyn bill. We've actually passed those through the Judiciary Committee. So we would love to get them to the floor as part of the momentum we're seeing out of the negotiation on drug prices, out of the insulin caps. We're finally taking on pharma. And to me, the next step is this patent system, really, which is related to having monopolies, because they're basically trying to stop their competitors from getting on the market or paying them to get out of the market.